What is going on, YouTube? Back at it again. Some more United Sim Football Association in your face. 4 more weeks here in the United Sim Football Association. If you want to add up the amount of games, we are less than 35 total. So if you want to say 6 times 4 is 28, and then you have the 5 playoff games, including the United Bowl. So you want to say that's less than 35 right there. I want to call that as 33 games left to play in the season, our final season in the United Sim Football Association. When it comes to Madden 22, we're taking the turn to 24. I've been posting up a few pics. I'm going to get up some more throughout the week when I get some more pictures and such. Try to help out and make sure that you're all good to go when you move over to the new game. So we're going to have to get to that point, though. We're still in season 11, week 11, W11. First time we've done it in our USFA career where we had the same week up to this late as a season. So shout out to everybody in the chat. We're going to keep the games rolling as always, and we got to start with the West versus East matchup. It's going to be Tacoma taking on Toronto. We will be in Canada to start out week 11. It should be an interesting game as always. Tacoma, they're falling closer and closer to not making the playoffs, and this is definitely a tough game for them, but honestly, they need to keep on winning. In my personal opinion, if they don't win at least 3 out of these next 4 games, they're going to be eliminated pretty soon. So we're going to go ahead and double check with everything. I got everything ready to go on my side. I'm gonna hit the play game button and we're going to get this thing rolling, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. Best of luck to both of these teams, as it's going to be Toronto starting off with the football, and it's going to be returned there by Aki Hernandez. And let's go ahead and get this thing going, man. Best of luck to everybody this week. I gotta turn the volume up real quick so I can hear what y'all hearing. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a pass here. Jax James, a great season up to this point, and he's gonna take it for a quick first down, a gain of 12. And Tacoma hasn't scored a game in 2 straight games. They're looking to at least not make it 3. But first things first, they got to get off the field. Toronto's gonna start out with the first down. And they almost got a defensive tackle offside, but they're going to hand it off, and a great defensive tackle there. Number 44, there goes Alpha Wolf getting into the mix. And it's going to make a 2nd and 9 coming up. Passing it again, looking for a man. Gonna launch middle of the field and incomplete, trying to fit that one to Austin Wilson. And Tacoma's gonna get another stop. 3rd and 9 coming up here for Toronto. Passing it again, and Tacoma sending the blitz, gonna send it deep and almost picked off twice as Kaiser Washington dropped a gimme, and it looked like number 26 Patrick McGowan should have followed up with it, but neither of them could hang on, and that's gonna be a punt force here by Tacoma. Sending this one away is Thicker Kicker. And it is going to be returned here, taking the pass to 15 to about to 18. And Tacoma's coming onto the field for the first time, looking to move down the field a lot more effectively than they have in the last couple of weeks. 1st and 10 coming. Inside their own 20. As Tacoma moves closer towards the what's the word I'm looking for, the off season. You gotta wonder what's in their favor. What are they looking to get? What are they looking to get in regards to the draft and free agency? I think wide receiver still a need. I think they have a great set with Gurndeep and James Peach. They've done very well in their first stint with Dane Jones, but I think they need just a little bit more. See if they could get some more action on offense for sure. As you can see, they've been struggling trying to get away from defenders. So maybe a good route running wide receiver to open up some of those lanes. Potential a halfback wouldn't be a bad thing, as we're going to see a catch there for about a gain of 3. There goes Gunderson. We're going to make it 3rd and 6 coming. Third and 6 passing it, looking for a man. Stepping up and has to throw this one away, as the defense of Toronto stands tall fairly easily. And is going to make it 4th and 6 coming up. Both defenses come into play to start out the game. Going to be sending this one to Aki, looking to turn up, and he's going to get close to the 40 to start out this drive. Take number 2 here for Toronto. It's going to be 1st and 10. First and 10, gonna send Dusty Rooks in motion. Will they throw it his way? No, they will not. Gonna launch this one left side and gonna be deflected. Great defense. It's gonna be 2nd and 10 coming. Passing it here, looking for a man. Gonna launch this one and throw it away. As the Tacoma defense is standing tall, only allowing 1 completion out of 5 passes here for Jax James. And we'll see 3rd and 10 coming up. Third and 10 coming. Going to pass this one here. They're going to send 4. They don't quite get home. They're going to throw it and almost throws it straight to a Tacoma defender, who honestly should have hung on to that. That's 2 drop picks up to this point here for Tacoma early in the first quarter. And it's going to be 4th down coming up. We'll see what Thicker Kicker can do for his 2nd attempt, as he's going to punt from his own 26-yard line or so, sending it around 29. And we'll see how far he could pin him. Looking for a great bounce, and it rolls right on the goal line. Crisscross was chasing it down, couldn't quite get to it, and Tacoma's going to start at the 20. Yeah, they're going to fake the handoff here, looking to launch his left side and caught. Rumbling forward, picks up the 1st down. That's a good start right there. Number 88 getting into the mix. Extra magic with his first catch in what I believe is within the last 3 or 4 weeks or so. Maybe that's what they need as well. Get some more hands on deck to try to move the ball down the field. As we're going to see a handoff. Blocking was decent, but Bam Butler and the big homie Yogi Barr there to make the stop. 2nd and 9 coming up. Passing it again. Launching middle of the field and caught. Rumbling and not quite getting the first, but it's definitely pretty close. 3rd and inches coming. Gurn Deep getting his 2nd catch. Third and inches coming. They're going to keep it on the ground. Why not? It's been working. It's going to be a push forward. There goes Davin Brewer, taking it to about the 48-yard line, and Tacoma's on the move here. They're going to have to keep the pressure alive on this Toronto defense. So far, so good. Pistol formation here for Dane Jones and the gang. And it's going to be a fake of the handoff here, looking for a man. Going to launch this short to the halfback. A juke move doesn't quite get them where they need to be, but it's still a positive gain of 7. Davin Brewer's first catch of the game. Passing it again, goes short, gonna be caught, first down play. And there goes Joe Beasley there with the catch. Picking up 4 when they needed 3. Can't be mad at the results. They're inside Toronto territory as of right now. Inching closer and closer to moving the ball down the field into field goal range. We'll see how they work this particular set of offensive plays, as Gurndeep is going to motion to the line of scrimmage. And they're going to try the ground game. Pushing forward is Brewer, getting the gain of 2. Toronto once again relentless on their run defense. Passing it again, looking for a man. Gonna be intercepted. Gonna turn up. There goes D'Angelo Jackson down to the 36-yard line. And he's adding on to what's his great season. Doing very nicely. And Tacoma had a chance, but they let it slip through their fingers. It's going to hand it off to the big homie, Austin Wilson, getting about 5 on the play. But that's not what you want to see. And Tacoma's chances of scoring continues to dwindle down, as Tacoma's given up 90 straight points on defense without scoring any point of their own. And if Toronto scores on this drive, it's not going to look very pretty. Going to hand this one off again. Rumble forward just enough for the first down, as Austin Wilson hasn't had the greatest of rushes as well. Both run defenses are playing very well up to this point of the game, as the first quarter is still scoreless. Toronto on the cusp of getting inside Tacoma territory. Is going to be 1st and 10 coming up. On the pass, it goes short right side and caught. And there goes Dusty Rooks getting inside the 45 of Tacoma. 1st and 10 here for the Wraiths. Looking to set this one up, taking off, throwing it to the right side and caught. And there goes Dusty again, inside the 30 to the 25-yard line. Toronto on the move here. 2 minutes left in the first. And honestly, Jack James could have took off a run with that one. Gonna look for a pass, gonna go ahead and launch it out the back of the end zone. No one home. It's gonna make it 2nd and 10. Passing it again, looking to launch it left side and caught. Going to get inside the 20 with that play, and it sets up 3rd and 4. Levi Timms the second with this second catch of the game. Sorry, his first catch of the game. Passing it, looking left side wide open. There goes Just Chill, the other rookie wide receiver. who made my personal top 12 in regards to the offensive and defensive rookie sets I made a couple of days ago. Passing it again, looking, there's a hold, and it's gonna be almost picked off. So I'm thinking that's gonna be on Toronto, and it is. Back him up to the 24-yard line, and it's gonna make it 1st and 20. Passing it again, middle of the field, caught, turn it up inside the 10, rumbling down a yard shy of the 1st down mark. 2nd and 1 coming up here. They left Levi Timms a second wide open, and he took advantage of it. Brian Neshelman, the first one to meet him and bring him down. As we'll go ahead and close out quarter number 1. Let's go ahead and get into it. Flip the fields, throw your twos up in the chat. It's going to be 2nd down coming. Austin Wilson there in the backfield. He's wanting to get it, but it's going to be a pass looking to take off and throw it away. 3rd and 1 coming up. Pass in the middle of the field, gonna be almost picked off and should have been, but he could not hang on through the ricochet. And Tacoma's gonna hold him to a field goal attempt potentially, unless Toronto's feeling froggy and say go for it. And it looks like they are feeling froggy. No respect on this Tacoma defense, but they gotta back it up. It looks like their left tackle moved, and that's gonna stop their chance to go for glory. And we'll see that field goal attempt come out soon. It looks like they are going to settle for that field goal. Thicker kicker looking to stay perfect on the season, and he surely will. 3-0 is your score. And Toronto's going to take the lead. Tacoma, they did what they're supposed to do. Although they did give up points, they didn't give up a touchdown. But now it's up to their offense to show a little bit more of that consistency like they had on their last drive prior to the INT. They showed they were able to move the ball down the field. They just got to get it done. Sending this one away. And it's going to be returned here. There goes James Peach looking for a return past the 30. They're going to mark him right at the 30. And we're going to make it 1st and 10 coming up. Dane Jones rallying the troops. Not a lot of rushing yards so far in this ball game, but they're going to try the ground on this one and finds a crease. Pushing to try to get the 1st down, picks up 9. Hit that hole like he stole something. 2nd and 1 coming up. Handoff again and finding a crease to get past the 45 to the 47. And now the ground game is starting to cook a little bit here for Tacoma. 1st and 10 again. First down coming up. Dane Jones looking for a man, middle of the field, and caught. There goes Rocco McLovin there with the catch. And he's going to pick up 9 as well. Faking a handoff here, looking for a man, stepping up, losing his blockers, sheds off one man, and that's going to be a sack. He got close to getting past the line of scrimmage, but Yogi Barr was there to hold him to a gain of nothing. They're going to call it one. Number 94 on that, what's the word I'm looking for? He had that quarterback spy on him. Surprised they didn't give it to Krim. It was right there. But they said it was Yogi Barr that got it. As they're going to go ahead and pitch it to the right side. And Yogi Barr says no again. And tells them to get off of the field. A great attempt. But Toronto's one of the last teams you wanted to throw a pitch play out of. And Yogi Barr, that's actually... Yeah, that was Yogi Barr. Or was that 54? Did I miss something? I'm tripping. I thought I saw 94. Gonna see this one go to the left side, and it is going out of bounds inside the 15. They're gonna mark it at the 10. Great job there by Brent Skoma making it happen. And off in a big hole there for 22. Gonna make it 2nd and inches coming up after that play. Empty set, Jack James looking for a pass, steps up, throws it, and caught. And there goes number 11, Levi Timms, the second with catch number 3. Yes, it is 3 for 29 so far for him. 1st and 10 again. Handoff again, finding a big hole, cutting up, using his blocks, gets a 1st down, gets past the 35. Toronto on the move. Shotgun set. We're going to send Phoenix Jones in motion, then pass it, looking for a man, and he's just going to throw this one to the out of bounds. And it's going to make it 2nd and 10 coming. Empty set again. Here for Toronto, passing it. Big drop back and throws the left side and caught. Rolls forward to get past the 40 is Levi. It's going to make a 3rd and medium coming up. Passing it, goes left side and caught, but he's unable to keep his feet under him to turn up. And that's going to be a stop at the 44. Toronto could very well go for it again, but they can also pin and allow on their defense to make a play. Gonna look for a bounce, but not to be. That's going in the end zone. Tacoma starting at the 20-yard line. Let's see what they could do. Hand off and finding a little bit of a crease, but not that much of a crease. D'Angelo and Dexter, they're on the tackle. Second and 8, faking the handoff here, looking, goes middle of the field and going to be caught. Going up for it is Joe Beasley, making it happen. And it's going to be 1st and 10 again here for Toronto, trying to get the stop. Tacoma moving the ball down the field. That's going to be quite a mix-up for me doing these two teams tonight. It's going to be 3-0. Current score, delayed handoff, finding a little bit of a crease, sheds the first man off and gets maybe a yard. A little bit shy of 4 yards of carry so far here for Davin Brewer. I'd be waiting for a man to get open, finds one. There goes Gurndy. First down play down to the 39-yard line. Looked like he had a last-ditch effort to try to move the ball down the field. Couldn't quite do it, but a solid play nonetheless. First and 10 again. Big drop back, looking for a man, blocking a solid, but he's going to have to throw it away. No one was open. 2nd and 10 coming up. Second and 10. Handoff, finding a hole, cutting around the man, pushing forward and trying to get the first down. I think they're going to give it to him. Great second effort there by Brewer. That gets him in the 30 for what I believe is the first time today and the first time in the last 3 weeks, if you want to call it that. And this is definitely their best chance to get some points here. Going with the strong guy formation. And they're going to keep it on the ground. Why not? It's been working. He's going to rumble to the 24. Two-minute warning is here. Shotgun set here for Dan Jones in the game. The touchdown to give him the lead. Looking for a quick pitch and going to be caught. Rumbling forward. There goes James Peach inside the 15. And he got plenty of time to get 12 yards. They just need to make it happen. First time in the red zone in 3 weeks. Shotgun passing it again quickly and caught. Rumbling inside the 5 now to the 3. Now it's 2nd and 1. Single back formation. They're going to stretch it to the left side. It looks pretty good, and he's going to take it up in there. And Tacoma's going to score for the first time since week 8. And they're going to take the lead on top of it. These last few weeks have yet to go the way that they wanted it to. But they found a way to get their first lead in quite some time. Sending this one away. Toronto has a minute to retort here in the first half, as we'll see the return taking it past the 20 to about the 22-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Single back set. They're going to quickly pass it, look in midfield, and going to be caught. There goes Phoenix Jones there with the catch. 2nd and 1 coming. That's his first of the game for 9. Going to hand this one off. Sheds the first man. Not getting the first though, as they'll call the timeout here. Third and 1 coming, short drop back, quick pitch, and going to be incomplete. Trying to reach back for it, couldn't hang on. And I believe the defender also had a little bit of a piece to set it free. And it looks like Tacoma's going to get a stop with 34 seconds left. Sending this one away. It's going to be returnable, taking it past the 20 and chased down there by Chris Cross. Is going to make it 1st and 10. Here comes Tacoma. First and 10 again. Passing it, looking right side and caught, rumbling forward and going to get a short gain. Well, not short gain. That's a decent enough gain of about 9.5. And Tacoma, with how the game has been looking, they're able to get one drive into the end zone. The only team to get into the end zone up to this point of the game. And they may just roll with that, as they're going to go ahead and try a quick pitch, because why not? Get them stats up a little bit. But Dane Jones and the gang, they got the lead as we head into the 3rd quarter. Let's go ahead and get into it, folks. Throw your threes up, as Toronto's going to have to send it back to Tacoma. And now they have a chance to extend the lead. So we'll see if they can put another drive together, as we're going to see the return, taking that to about the 30. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Fake this handoff. They send the blitz, and there's no time for him to hide. Yogi Barr getting sack number 2. And there's going to be 2nd and 17 coming. Toronto, fed up after that first half, just sent the blitz at them, and it got home. Passing it again, looking middle of the field, and going to be caught and outside of the 30 to the 31, so getting those yards back, going to make it 3rd and 8. Passing it quickly to the right side and going to be incomplete. Trying to fit that one to Brewer, but D'Angelo Jackson wanted another one. And it's going to be 4th and 8. Tacoma's going to have to punt it. Sending this one away. Going to get past the 20 on the return to Zaki. And it's going to make it 1st and 10 again. Looking for a pass right side and caught. Going to get about 6 on the play. They're going to say 7. Shotgun set, 2nd and 3. Trying the ground game, and he's going to get free. He's going to do another juke move and then use that speed. He's going to try to take it to the house. One more man to beat, chasing him down, and he's not going to touch him until he passes the mark. And that's what Austin Wilson can do for you. Too easy there, as we're going to see a little bit of the end of the replay, but he put 2 players on skates, and that was all she wrote. Kick is going to be up and good, and Tacoma's lead didn't last too long, as we'll see 10-7 your score. Sending this one away. It's going to be returned there by James Peach, getting to about the 24-yard line, and it's going to make it 1st and 10 again. Passing a big drop back here. Quick pitch right side and caught right out the break. And that's going to be a 1st down coming up here for Tacoma. And off here, looking for a cutback. Honestly, should have kept it going straight through that hole that opened up. Thought about it a little bit too much. And it's going to make a 2nd and 9. Shotgun set, pass him short. Going to be caught. There goes Gurney. Going to get about 4. And that's going to set up 3rd and 6. Third and 6 coming. Stepping back, running out of time. Off the back foot, finds an open man and gets stuck at the end of it, but Tacoma's on the move. Great improvisation there by Dane Jones to make it happen. Let us send the big homie in motion. There goes Gurn deep, turning up. And he's going to get to about the 34. Honestly, could have been a lot worse. Gonna fake the handoff and get hit. He's trying to throw it, and it's gonna be a sack. There goes zooming into the back of the end, where the quarterback is trying to launch the pass. Well, I say zooming towards the pocket. That was the word I was thinking of. But a great blitz nonetheless. And good job by Dane Jones for holding on to that. Could have been a fumble. Gonna be passing it again. Taking off to run. Trying to use that speed. Running out of time. And fumbles it. And picked up. Gonna be crisscross with the recovery. And surprised he didn't try to turn up a little bit earlier. But not to be. That's gonna make it 1st and 10. Gonna be spinning off, pushing to about the 45-yard line. And it's gonna be 2nd and 4. And off. It gets tripped up in the backfield. That ain't gonna help him out, as Austin Wilson's already over 100 yards rushing, but we're going to make it 3rd and 7. Third and 7 coming. Passing it. Looking for it, man. The blitz gets home, and there goes the Rapid Raccoon on defense this time. Coco getting it in, the first sack on Tacoma's side, and that's going to stop Toronto after the fumble recovery. Great job. Sending this one away. Inside the 15, going to be returned again. Going to take it to about the 18-yard line, and Tacoma's back onto the field. Gonna make it 1st down coming up. 2 turnovers so far on the day here for the Eruption, and been a little bit of the difference because they've occurred on drives where they seem like they're able to move the football. So they need to tighten up if they want to at least tie the ball game up. I'm sure Dane Jones wants a lot more than that, as he's going to flip the field and set himself up in the empty. And he's going to look to launch this one. Goes short. He's going to be caught. Rumbling past the 25. There goes Rocco doing his thing. Second and 2 coming up. And off and falling forward for the 1st down. There goes Brewer, as he's going to crack the 50-yard mark, and it's going to make it 1st and 10 coming up. Third quarter winding down, 2.5 minutes. They're going to hand it off again, using his blocks to get about 3. Once again, a little shy of 4 yards a carry, but he's been effective for the most part when running the football. Just hasn't had that big carry up to this point of the game, but that's what Toronto does with their run defense. They'll give you up a little yards here and there, but they're not keen of giving up the big play, as he's going to rumble forward and almost pick up the first himself. He's going to say he got knocked down just a little bit shy, and it's going to make it 3rd and inches. And they're going to keep it on the ground, and I don't think he got it. No, he did not. Great tackle there by Thomas Noble. We're going to make it 4th down and inches. Looks like they're going to move their punt team on. Not going to fake it. Looking for a pin. Looking for a bounce to the 2-yard line, and bounces the right way there for Tacoma, down at the 2. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered right there. Potential safety alert if Tacoma could play their cards right. Hand off, pushing forward. We're gonna set up 2nd and 9 coming up. Passing it here. Tacoma sends 4. Gonna get the pass off there to Just Chill. And that is gonna be how the 4th quarter comes to the beginning. And we have 12 more minutes in this ball game. A low scoring affair in this one. Throw your 4s up as they're gonna keep it on the ground. Finding the first down is Wilson, who's adding on to a great game. Over 10 yards to carry. And he's looking to keep it moving here. Getting to the 19. Passing it here, looking for a man, goes right side and caught, rumbling forward. Gonna get tackled like 2 or 3 yards shy of the mark. It's gonna be 2nd and 3. Passing it again, goes right side and caught, but getting maybe a yard and that's it. They're going to say 2. Passing it quickly left side and had a man open, but Jax missed his mark. It's going to be 4th and 1. Gotta expect the punt here. Tacoma getting the football back early in the 4th. Once again, a field goal will tie. A touchdown will give them the lead. Going to be returned here from the 20, using that speed to get past the 30 and then past the 40. Gavin Brewer putting his team on his back though, as he's trying his best to have Tacoma do the unthinkable here today. And here comes the big homie. Dane Jones settles in the pocket, right side and caught. There goes Beasley past the 45-yard line. And just like that, already in Toronto territory. 1st and 10 again. Going to pass it quickly to the left side and caught in some traffic, but James Peach hangs on to it and gets to the 34. And off, cutting around and run straight into Dexter Hall, who's going to make him lose a couple. 3rd and 3 coming. And if you didn't see the outlook of that play, Yogi Barr was right at the hole that Davin Brewer was going to hit. Hits the corner to try to go outside. Guess who's there? Dexter Hall. Great double team there. He's going to swing around, trying to avoid the sack, but running out of time. And Robert Crone is going to get back there. I don't know who the other half sack went to. Crone and Butler, gotta be. I'm thinking. As that's gonna make it 4th and 10. Wouldn't call this a time to go for it, me personally. Plenty of time here, only down 3, as we're gonna see the punt. And that's going into the back of the end zone. Well, that's going into the end zone for the touchback. Toronto could potentially put it away with the great drive and a touchdown. And going to be a delayed handoff, finding a crease, getting to about the 25. There goes Austin Wilson doing it again. Handoff, pushing forward, and gets to the 28. Going to make it 3rd and 2 coming up. Tacoma with the chance to get off the field, and they'll send 4, trying to get home, having them step up and run straight into a man I've been waiting to see. There goes King Maximus coming through with the big sack. They're only the second of the ball game, but that was definitely a great rip move there on the outside. I was waiting to see when he was going to come alive. He surely did. Going to be 4th down, and they'll give themselves another chance here with 5.5 minutes. As Thicker Kicker's going to launch this one inside the 25-yard line. Going to rumble forward. There goes Brewer past the 30. And once again, Tacoma's in favorable field position to get some points. They just need their offense to reciprocate. First and 10 coming. Empty set here for Dane Jones. Launching middle of the field and caught. Going to be short of the 1st down mark, but a great game to start. Take him to the 42-yard line. High snap and trying to use his blocks. He's going to be knocked short of the mark again, and it's going to be 3rd and 1 coming up. They gotta find a way to get these short yardage movements. I formation coming. Toronto looking for the stop, and they will hand it off, and he's going to rumble forward. There goes Brewer picking up the 1st. His 20th carry is a big one, getting close to midfield. 4 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. Empty set here for Dane Jones. A potential game-winning drive if he could do it right. Launching it right side, and that's going out of bounds there. It's going to make a 2nd and 10. Big drop back, running out of time, finding a man, 1st down play. There goes Jamari Ramses, a name I have yet to say all game long, I'm pretty sure. And that's a big one there to the 36-yard line, taking the hit as he finds his man wide open in the middle of the field. Great job there from Dane. Not quite in field goal range. They're closing, inching closer to it, I should say. Less than 3 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Gonna pass it again quickly and caught. Well, it was caught for just a second, but Gurndeep could not hang on. Empty set. Sorry, not empty. That's shotgun set. Toronto sends a blitz. It doesn't matter. Gonna get close to the 25-yard line. And now it's 3rd and 1. My opinion, give it to 25, man. Give it to Davin Brewer. Allow him to keep the drive alive. Take it into the 2-minute warning in your terms. Don't need to rush anything. You have the control in your hands. Trying the delayed handoff, and it looks like Toronto has a lot more control than they probably let off. And there goes the Grim Reaper, making sure he doesn't get that extra yard. Now, Tacoma could go for it here. My personal opinion, I say go for it. They need a touchdown. Of course, a field goal will tie it, but you want to get closer. Is this going to be around like a 43-yarder there by Brent Skoma, looking to tie it up, and he does. So now Toronto has a chance to retort, and this is why I said try to go for it. I would have did a quarterback sneak, me personally, but regardless of that, we have ourselves a tie ball game. Well, we need another quarter to decide this. You'll never know. Going to be a return here. There goes the Aki way, taking it to the 25, down to the 26-yard line. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 at the 26. Toronto only needs a field goal to take the lead, but a touchdown could put some serious pressure on Tacoma if need be. Going to be a pass here, looking for a man. Steps up, throws the left side, no one home. And that's exactly what Tacoma wants. They want the quick throwaways. They want the ability to try to get the stop, potentially moving backwards, or keep them where they're at. Because if they're going nowhere, that's just as good as going backwards in this particular situation. As we're going to see a pass again, trying to get free, but they got a man open. There goes Just Chill to the 45-yard line, and it's going to make it 1st and 10 coming up. First and 10 coming. Stretching the left side and going to be losing some yards there. 2nd and 13 coming up, and Tacoma should be calling some timeouts pretty soon. Letting about 10 seconds run off the clock, and here comes Toronto in the no huddle. Passing their left side and caught. Down to the 47-yard line, and Tacoma might be content of taking this in overtime, seeing what happens. Toronto can't mess up here, though. Passing it, looking for a man. Protection's great. Middle of the field, a caught. Turn it up. There goes a juke move inside the 42, about the 36-yard line. And honestly, you couldn't ask for a better spot if you're Tacoma. I mean, if you're Toronto. Honestly, didn't even need the juke move. Probably could have took that for a touchdown. Tacoma playing themselves a strong game here, but the job ain't done yet. They can still get a stop if they play their cards right. Short drop back, gonna take off and throw on the run. It's gonna be caught, but he's tackled in bounds, and they'll have to call the timeout. Gonna be a short game there. They're going to try to delay handoff, see if they can find something, and then reaching for the first down. Couldn't ask for a better set there, down to the 26-yard line. Toronto's going to call their final timeout, and they honestly could go for the field goal here. And Tacoma's going to try to ice thicker the kicker, or thicker kicker. A missed field goal will move the ball to around the 35-yard line or so. Actually, not that far, maybe like the 31, 32. Yeah, 32-yard line. But a field goal made here from Toronto could seal the deal to get the W. Will he make it? I think he will. And Toronto did exactly what they needed to do. And now Tacoma only has 10 seconds to retort. What was a valiant effort, or what is a valiant effort here by Tacoma. But you look back into the game, turnover here, turnover there, missed opportunity on third and short here, same thing later on in the game. It's not like Tacoma did not have opportunities in this one. The defense honestly did exactly what it was supposed to do. You got to give Tacoma's defense some serious credit here. Either that or the Toronto offense did not come to play. One of the two, whichever you want to pick. I'm going to lean towards the defense because Tacoma's been getting to the quarterback. They've been swatting the ball out of the receiver's hands. They had some lapses, of course, but when it all came down to it, they give themselves a chance to, you know, potentially take it into the next level, as Tacoma has essentially one more play to do something. Shotgun said, going to send everybody. Try to send them up the field, throws it short, and that's not going to get the cut. That's going to be no good, and we're going to have to end the game right there. Unfortunate they're on the play call. Would have liked something a little bit deeper, but that's going to be the end of the ball game here. 13-10 is your score, and a low scoring affair. As we look at the possession of time, Tacoma had the ball almost 30 minutes and only came through with 10 points. That's not good news right there. As we go back to the team stats, you'll see what I mean. 3 for 9 on third down. They didn't go for it on fourth down on opportunities they probably should and probably could have picked up. You see right there, they had one penalty there, and the turnover battle, they definitely didn't help themselves out. So going into the player stats here, Dane Jones 24 for 30, 245, no touchdowns, 1 interception. Jax James 18 for 31, 59, no touchdowns, no interceptions. You see right there, not a lot of big passes on either side. The longest by Dane Jones there for 24 yards. Rushing wise, there you go. Rushing wise, Davin Brewer and Austin Wilson were the only ones that had the football, and they both carried it a lot. 21 for 66, 1 touchdown there for Brewer. Austin Wilson 15 for 129. 1 TD, averaging 8.5, just ridiculous. And the longest carry goes to Austin Wilson there for a 69-yard touchdown, just ridiculous. Going with the receiving set, we'll start with Tacoma. Dusty Rooks 7 for 60, Levi Timms a second, 4 for 34, Just Chill 4 for 33, Phoenix Jones 2 for 26, Austin Wilson 1 for 6. Drop wise, they had 3 of them. Timms, Wilson, and Jones each had 1, and the longest catch went to Levi there for a 19-yarder. You see right there, 4 different players with at least 1 first down catch, so definitely good job spreading the ball out. As we flip over to the other side, leading catcher will be Gurndeep Gunderson, 8 for 73, James Peach 5 for 48, Rocco McLevin 3 for 32, Joe Beasley 3 for 44, Davin Brewer 2 for 12, Jamari Ramses 2 for 26, Extra Magic 1 for 10, and I believe that was in the first quarter, so he didn't get too many opportunities outside of that. Drop wise, Gurndeep had 1, and he was the only drop, and Joe Beasley did the longest catch of the game, there for a 24-yarder. As we flip into the defensive side of things, the leading tackler will be Trevor Hauser with 11, Coco Raccoon with 7, Jacob Copeland with 5, Brian Eshelman gets 4, King Maximus, Ronnie Shanahan III, Carlton Rhodes, and Patrick McGowan each get 3. Akajan Oslo, Rocco McLovin, and Lamar Davis get 2. Dane Jones, Dave Money, John Carter, and Alpha Wolf each get 1. Kaiser Washington, I believe he had a pass deflection that should have been an interception. As we check into the tackles for loss, Maximus, Copeland, and Rhodes each get 1. Sack-wise, King Maximus and Coco Raccoon each get 1 apiece. No interceptions, even though they should have had at least 2 in this game. John Carter with 2 pass deflections. Money, Eshelman, Washington, and Raccoon each with 1. No fumbles on the day, and that's all the defensive stats there. On the other side, the leading tackler will be Yogi Barr right there. You see 16 tackles, looking like his season 10 self, if I do say so myself. D'Angelo Jackson 11, Chris Cross with 7, Thomas Noble and Bam Butler and Phoenix Jones Jr. also with 7. Zach Elliott doing his thing with 5. Zumi Anderson, Crim Reaper, Dexter Hall, and Kilo Mack each with 4. Tomlin Juicer gets 3. Robert Crone gets 3. Kevin Uribe gets 2. Jeff Jefferson, Naki Hernandez, and Thor Foss each get 1. Tackles for loss, Yogi Barr with 2. Dexter Hall with 1. Sack-wise, Zumi and Yogi each had 2 apiece, and Bam Butler and Crone split a sack later in the game. D'Angelo Jackson with the interception. Great job from him. And he had 2 of the 3 pass deflections. The other one went to Phoenix Jones Jr. Zumi Anderson forced the fumble. Chris Cross recovered it. That was in like the second quarter or something like that. And we'll go ahead and flip into the special teams. Both kickers perfect on the day. Thicker kicker, 2 for 2 on field goals, 1 for 1 an extra point. Longest of 43. He's going to bring in 7. And then you have Brent Scoma, 1 for 1 on field goals, 1 for 1 extra points. He's going to bring in 4 with his longest also of 43 yards. Punting wise, they both averaged over 47. Looks like Brent Scoma averaged 47 and some change, 1-5. Thicker kicker averaged 53.5 on 7. So great job there. Kick return wise, James Peach 4 for 101. Aki Hernandez 3 for 74 on kick returns. Punt return, Davin Brewer 5 for 43. Aki Hernandez 2 for 15. As we move into the into the scoring summary right there, you see in the first quarter nothing happening, both defenses standing strong. Then it went into the second quarter. Thicker kicker got the first points on the day at the beginning of the in the second quarter. Davin Brewer right after that, well, not right after that, but right at the end of the second quarter was able to score a touchdown, and Tacoma went into the lead with the 7-0 lead. But Austin Wilson in the beginning of the third quarter was like, nah, I ain't got time for that. A couple of juke moves, and he's off to the races, 69 yards up. And then Brent Scoma and Thicker kicker split field goals in the last 2 minutes of the game. But when it was all said and done, Toronto did what they needed to do to take the lead right there with less than 10 seconds. And that is going to be the end of this ball game, folks. Don't go anywhere. We still have a game tonight, and it's going to be a late one, so make sure you watch out for that. Tampa Bay at Dallas, 2 teams looking to make their way into the playoffs. Can't wait to see how this one goes down. But until then, I'll go ahead and talk to you later.